You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Sister Wives fans, let's talk about Robyn Brown and some darker scenes lately on the TLC show. But before we get into the changes we're seeing for Kody's one and only wife, please click that subscribe button if you have not. So the second half of Sister Wives season 19 opened up something new for Robyn Brown. It seems like the show may have stopped doing such heavy editing. In the past, the other wives seemed careful not to say anything to offend Robyn, or anything they said that might offend her didn't make it to air. But that does not seem to be the case anymore, which leaves fans wondering if something happened behind the scenes. In the past, Kody Brown seemed to call the shots to some extent about what they filmed or what made it on the air at Sister Wives. And now we're seeing a change. So I wonder if TLC stopped allowing Kody any input on what makes it into the episodes or what they film. We also know, of course, he's very protective of Robyn. We've all heard him saying the other wives should be more like her. Kody specifically said Robyn is a compliant wife, and the other three, Meri, Janelle, and Christine, are not. And then we heard that Kody compared Robyn to his other wives to make a point to Janelle, Christine, and Meri. All three of Kody's exes were talking about this as season 19 part 2 picked up after the break. And they were very direct about it. They didn't hesitate to say how they felt about Robyn because of this and other things. And we're hearing Meri, Janelle, and Christine saying things about Robyn that we've never heard on air before. So what changed? You know, it feels like Kody's last remaining wife went from sobbing Robyn to Goblin Robyn in the last episode, because she was also making snarky comments and hitting back at Meri, Janelle, and Christine's comments from their confessionals. So maybe Kody's wife and his exes don't need to play nice anymore since the family is all split up. They don't have to keep up any kind of appearances that they are in harmony, which, if you remember, that was part of the original mission statement on Sister Wives. But there's another theory that kind of makes sense to me. It might be about fan feedback and ratings. Many viewers thought TLC spent a lot of time, way too much time, on Christine's wedding and all that went into that. So just for instance, maybe TLC is trying to bring up ratings, and so they've got Robyn and her former rivals doing some mutual bashing. Sister Wives also got weird in past months by weaving much older scenes in with new ones, like Robyn and Kody's bizarre game night with their kids. But yeah, that was pretty dull. Mykelti shed some light on that. She revealed that some of the added scenes had actually taped 2 years ago and were just thrown in. And she thinks it was to try and add some drama, because with Kody and all the spouses all flung apart, there's just not all the tense interactions that you want from reality TV to keep viewers interested. Plus, with, nothing much to film now that the family is fractured, throwing in old footage might have been a way just for TLC to get enough episodes to fill up the season, Like Aurora's baptism, that kind of feels like filler scenes. And fans were largely unentertained by it, if not downright bothered. So maybe TLC is scrambling to keep fans from bailing on Sister Wives, and that spells trouble for Kody and Robyn, who need that TLC money. And let's face it, reality TV is all about watching a good train wreck, and Kody living in harmony with Robyn is far from fascinating, So obviously TLC isn't going to talk about any editing changes it made or why or what exactly they are, but fans are pretty sure that it is happening, and it feels like it watching the new episodes. A while back, Tony Padron said that Robyn hated doing Sister Wives and despised hearing what Meri, Janelle, and Christine and others said about her on screen. And that was even before they were letting them say these harsher things. So probably wasn't Robyn's idea to let them cut loose and really say things about her. But yeah, who knows? Maybe Kody was hit with an ultimatum that they got to amp up the drama or else, and that meant making Robyn fair game in the confessionals across the board, because we've all seen terrible stuff said by Kody about Christine, Meri, and Janelle in past seasons. And Kody's always gotten plenty of bashing from his exes in the confessionals, which fans love. But up until now, Robyn got a much more favorable edit. Either the other wives weren't asked things that would provoke a lot of, snarky remarks about Robyn, or maybe they made them and they just weren't in the episode. So, maybe TLC has said to Kody, you got to get ratings up or you're going to get canceled, and everybody's fair game. We just saw Meri saying she doesn't trust Robyn, and Christine and Janelle talked about her prissy behavior. So looks like being Kody's one last wife isn't getting any easier, at least not while those cameras are rolling. So did TLC rip away the safety net they've been keeping around Robyn, and now it's open season? Maybe. If so, that might keep fans tuning in just to see what smack talk we get from Janelle, Meri, and Christine about the idiot that got left behind, as she calls herself.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.